Okay, hi, I'm John from Jim's Mowing, and today kindly Greenworks have given us some loan equipment for the day to trial. Any other companies with equipment that want us to trial, get our franchisees to try it, please get in contact with us and we'll arrange some trial days with our franchisees or with myself or whoever. So this is a range that Greenworks have loaned us. This is a brand new range, new to the market. It's their 82 volt range, so commercial range. I've been using this a little bit. The battery life is fantastic. So this comes with two big 8 amp batteries in the mower, for example. Okay, now running two of those, we've been able to mow all day, no problems. Fast, good charging system, fast charge, about an hour, somewhere around there. I'm not quite exactly sure. I just put them on, about an hour later they're charged, back charged, ready to go for the next day. So this is a fantastic mower. This is a self-propelled 21 inch, good mower, nice and light, not a lot of noise, cuts well. You can see we cut this lawn, so this is cutting really, really well. Yeah, this is a great option for anyone with a lawn care business. It's a good mower. You can get it in a push. You can get it in push, self-propelled. There's a couple other ranges with wider decks. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I know there is, but check, have a look with them. Then we've got the brush cutter, which you can put the 4 amp or the 8 amp. I find the 4 amps good because it holds the weight. You can see where I've cut this edge today. I haven't used this, so it did get a little bit wonky. Probably takes a little bit of getting used to. Completely different. The head's a bit different. So, and there's a little bit more weight down here where the motor is in the head. So it's that balance. It's just getting used to that balance. But a good little machine. I used that yesterday on some night. Also used that yesterday on a bit of longer grass around, or longer grass in a sort of an overgrown area of a garden. So that's a really good, nice, the 4 amp. Again, we're running this on we've been running this on two 4 amp batteries for the day. No problems whatsoever. Okay, and that's probably flicking it between these other couple as well. So here's a handheld hedge cutter. Okay, you can run this off, we run this off the 4 amp again, or on the backpack, again, just for weight, so there's not too much weight, so it's all good. You could use the 8 amp, no problems, but we're just trying to use that for weight purposes. This is a great little unit. I love the battery hedge cutters. They're fantastic.
What's the weight?
The weight, you don't have fumes blowing all in your face and you're not breathing these fumes, but it's a really good little machine. It's a fantastic machine. Got different speeds, so you don't have to have it going flat out. You know, you just adjust the speed to whatever you're cutting, to the situation and what you're cutting. So you can probably use this on 1 and 2. You don't have to use it flat out. Using it flat out, that's where you're going to use a lot of battery life. And that's actually what happens with people are still dubious about battery because they go, oh, fuel, battery, this uses a lot of battery. You don't run a piece of fuel equipment flat out. You sort of feather the trigger. So with this, you can vary the speeds of how these are oscillating to cutting. So, you know, if we were cutting this, for example, you wouldn't need to be going, 1 or 2 would cut this fine. It doesn't need to be going flat out. If you were cutting something a little thicker, say those cypresses over there, yeah, you might have to put a bit more speed in it to get a bit more cutting ability into it, but adjust to the situation. Once you get used to it, it's fantastic. But look at the weight. Now, the weight's fantastic. And then we've got this pole hedge cutter. There's also a one that adjusts out a bit further, lengthen out, and then we'll angle. This is just the straight little pole hedger. This is a great little machine. Again, we run the little 4 amp because of weight. So flicking that over, it just keeps the weight. It's not bad. Nice balance actually in this machine. Cuts quite well. We used it today, so it was cutting quite well. Good little machine. And then they've given this little hand blower to us. This again runs off the backpack. Again, running it with the 4 amp, just again, weight. I'm very conscious about weight because remember, it's all okay today, but you got to do it tomorrow and the next day and in 12 months' time. So really look, protecting your body and looking after you. So this little hand blower, this worked fantastic. Had a lot of grunt in it. It's a fantastic little machine. And nice, and you know, when you got that on your back, there's no weight. The backpack, yeah, the backpack's nothing. Just a little bit of weight. all spread all evenly over. All right, well, if you're using the hedge cutters, you're going to get a good amount of time. It depends on the power you're using. Blowers are the thing. Blowers use a lot of power. So, you know, you might only get, I'd guess, if you were running that flat out, you might only get 15 minutes of run time. But that doesn't mean it's going to take 15 minutes to blow this. And do you need to run it again? It's using the power you need to the situation you're in. Run it flat out, it's going to run out. You know, use it wisely and use the power wisely and according to the situation, you're going to get probably a lot more run time. I've loved this. I reckon it's a great little range. It's not, it's mid-range for battery gear. It's good commercial quality, and this would be great. And the other thing I love about battery, go through your mowers. So let's say a 21-inch, or we'll call it a 19-inch push mower. You'd probably using 10 litres a week on average. Average it at $2. That's 10 litres a week. That's $20. That's $20 worth of fuel a week. That's $1,000 worth of fuel a year. You're using $1,000 worth of fuel on the mower. To charge these, there is not a lot of power being used. Very little. But again, that's $1,000. So take that off the price. I'll call it $250 to charge. Complete and utter guess. But call that $750 you've got in your pocket from no fuel.